Welcome back. We're putting it all out there concerning depression today. You can join the conversation and ask questions about this topic. Just call 0808-054-2233. That's 0808-054-2233. And of course, you can tweet some of your questions at CTV_Mary A. We were talking about treatment options. Yeah. What do you do for somebody who is depressed?
There are different modalities, and we as clinicians, we also know that there are different forms of depression. It comes in a mild, moderate, and a severe form. So mild depression doesn't necessarily need medication. In fact, it's counseling, talk therapy, psychotherapy that will help the person to heal fast. Is when we're talking about moderate to the severe form that medications like antidepressant comes in. So, but of course, researchers have also shown that it's good that when there's a combination, antidepressant and the talk therapy, people get to heal far better. So it's all a combination of therapy, counseling, and antidepressant. Some people maybe so the severe form when they start hearing voices or seeing strange things,
yes, having hallucinations.
There's hallucinations we call delusions, like being suspicious and paranoid. We can so such people can, one medication that can be added is antipsychotic.
Okay.
Yeah, so medication, like a lot of times people like, oh, once you're depressed, it must be medication based. Let's know that that's a myth. People need to understand that not all people that...
So some people will just go through talk therapy
yes.
And it will be
fine. And that is why we are saying depression less stop, because when we talk, early detection, of course, yields better outcomes. So find out that when people talk more about it, which is one of the good preventive measures, people would realize that there's a problem. So you realize a relative or a friend has an issue. Of course, once it's brought on board on time, it may just be talk therapy, it may just be somebody you've lost a loved one and you are having mild depressive symptoms.
But aren't there problems, though, sometimes in bringing people to the hospital?
Yeah.
When somebody says, oh, I think you need to see a doctor, and he's like, no, nothing's wrong with
a lot of times, especially in there, we still do a lot of what we call involuntary admission. So
let me just quickly take this call. Hello. Okay. Hello, Edmund. Are you there, Edmund? Why we can't hear Edmund right now. You were talking about involuntary.
Yes, involuntary admission. So somebody says, I don't need a doctor, but you as a friend or a relative, this person absolutely needs this treatment because it may even get out of hand. You have to help this person get that treatment. Go check out places.
Do they get violent sometimes?
Sometimes, not so. I would please say that mental illness is not synonymous with violence. It's a myth. People just believe that once you have a mental illness, you are violent. No,
I think Edmund is on the line. Hello, Edmund. Are you there? Hello, Edmund. There seems to be a problem.
Hello?
Oh, hello. There you are,
hello,
Edmund.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. What's your question?
Hello?
We can hear you, Edmund. Go on with it.
Okay, I want to ask, how would someone know that he's depressed? As in the person that is depressed himself, how would the person know?
Okay.
That's my question.
Thank you very much, Edmund. I think we do need to revisit that.
I think we need to revisit that because people will not just know the reason why they're depressed. Okay, now these are the symptoms. Low mood, which is sadness, and like I said, it must be persistent for a minimum of 2 weeks. Then loss of interest in things ordinarily you love to do, activities that gives you pleasure, things that makes you happy. And then low energy level. So those are the three major symptoms of depression. Low energy level, low mood or sadness, and loss of interest in things ordinarily gives you pleasure. But we have numerous minor symptoms like not sleeping well, even oversleeping. Even so, not eating well or even overeating. So emotional eating.
Oh, that's just
exactly indecisiveness.
So
exactly, indecisiveness, recklessness, restlessness rather. Poor concentration and attention, feeling hopeless, worthless, guilt feelings, and of course sometimes, like we said earlier, start hearing voices or seeing strange things or being paranoid.
So a perceptive person can say, I've changed.
Exactly.
I need to see somebody.
I need to see somebody.
Or I need to talk to somebody. And if the person doesn't come to a doctor, then the onus will now lie on the friend or the family member. And that's a big responsibility.
It's a big responsibility. It is because if they don't do that, there's what we call that burden of care. With time, it may be a problem to them in carrying up, because this individual will be deteriorating.
Okay.
You know, even the tiniest of tasks or the smallest of tasks, the person may not even be able to do. The level of functioning will go down. So the family members or friends and colleagues need to understand this and help that person get help. But I must say at this point in time that when you are helping somebody to get help, please never you forget yourself.
Okay, yes. But how is it among the health practitioners? Because somebody taken to the hospital could see the doctor. Yeah. Is it possible the doctor just might miss the fact that this person is depressed?
It's possible. Yes, we say psychiatrists are the ones that make all the diagnosis of depression. No, but general practitioners, family physicians can also know that this person has these symptoms.
And at least they can suspect.
They can, yes, and then ask those questions. So because we are all trained, we are physicians, we are all trained. So you can actually, you know, ask those questions. But the people really that are focused on that aspect of medicine, they are the psychiatrists. So we should ask those questions.
Let's quickly take this call from Justice. Hello, Justice. Hello, Justice. Hello, Justice.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, good.